Hi guys, so today's review is something slightly different. I'm doing two things. Oh yes I am. I will be doing the IPV Revo, and that is the auto Squonker. And I'll be doing this one as well. And this is the IPV Finder BF RDA. I know, but they go well together so brilliantly that, you know what, let's put it together. Thank you, IPV, for providing these for the purpose of review. Now, do you know what? Let's go down and have a look. And first, we'll check out the Revo. So we'll see you soon. Right guys, so we've done the down cam on the Revo. So let's do the down cam on this one. And this is the Finder BF, and that's the RDA. And I'll see you soon. Here we are, guys, back up top, and as you can see, I've got it all set up, and doesn't that look pretty sexy? Let's have a vape. Now I've got this at 60 watts, and Danny's coils, that's the Kilted Devil. Here we go. Thank you, Danny, for providing me with the coils. It's coming out at 0.20. Very good indeed. Cotton, again, provided by hiphopjuice. Thank you very much, guys. Now, this is the, as you can see, absolutely beautiful IPV. Now, if you use the YiHi chips, and this has got the SX605E chipset in from YiHi. Now, if you know what you're doing with a YiHi chip, if you've got the likes of G classes and T classes, you'll know how to get around this and to work it with a joystick, etc. I've got G classes and T classes, so I do find this quite easy to do. But if you're new to a G class, T class, the YiHi chipset, you may struggle a little bit until you figure out what you're doing, and once you're comfortable, you'll be fine. Make sure you read the instructions on it, guys. I cannot emphasize that enough. That is your job to do. Another vape. Now, you probably heard that. It's not excessively loud. It probably sounds louder because the mic is right next to me. But the auto squonker in this isn't that loud at all. It's really, really quite a nice, volume to it. It's not ridiculous. Feel-wise, this feels absolutely gorgeous. I'm a very tactile person, and I love the feel of this. I like the curvature. I like the way it fits in my hand. And I've got small hands, but it fits nicely. It's not heavy neither. And it is got a dual battery in this, 18650 batteries for this. And it's not heavy to use. It really isn't. The tank for the juice, great capacity. And I mean great capacity. Can't complain over that. Fantastic. I do, however, on the bung that you take off to fill up, that I'm not keen on. I wish there was a way that the bung stayed attached to the tank, so you just flicked it open and poured your juice in, whatever, and shut it, because I do think you could lose that. You've got the potential of losing it. Yes, they provide you with a spare, but there's still the potential of losing those. So that's a shame. So hopefully in time they'll figure a way of doing it so it stays attached. That's my only bad point about this. And that is a good thing. Vape time. Yeah, I mean, nice button action. Everything's great. Don't use this for charging though. Please only use it for firmware updates. I can't go wrong. I can't moan about this. I love it. I love the feel of it. It's a good weight. It's nice in the hand. It fits quite nicely. Easy to use. I've found it easy to navigate. Now let's move on to the Finder, the RDA. What do I think of that? Yes, the deck is slightly old school, but who cares? It doesn't matter. Easy to build on. Really, really easy to build on. Now I use the coilytool to measure out my coils. Thank you, Simon, who provided me with a coilytool. I found 4.5 is the perfect size to cut your coils to fit this. Perfect size. Easy to build on. Flavour wise, let's have a vape. Brilliant. I cannot complain over the flavour. It's got good flavour as well. Good cloud production. Not a problem at all there. I just, I love it. I love how subtle it just says IPV just there. Very, very subtly done. You can change your drip tip. Any goon size will fit into here. So that's not a problem either. Bottom airflow. Now I do prefer top airflows, but again, I don't mind it on the bottom there. It's still great. Yes, you get a little bit of condensation build up, but that's not a problem. You get that with anything. What's this like though to use to chain vape? Because I am a chain vapor. Does it keep up with chain vaping? Yes, it really does. It keeps up. I've had not one dry hit with this. Not one. It has kept up with me continuously. Now, I like to squonk. I'm, quite into my squonking. And my favourite squonkers have always been the top size. And since I got the top size, I didn't like any other squonker at all. I wasn't keen on them at all. I would use them for the reviews and then they'll be put away and that's it. This I'm using just as much as my top sides. Really am. So that's showing you that it's become one of my favourites. Will I be putting this one away? No, I'll be using this. It's going to be on constant rotation. I absolutely love it. For driving, it is great when you're driving because it holds so much juice. You just fill it up, you can get your distance and done. Not a problem. And like I said, because you're not getting a dry hit, you're getting great flavour all the time. You're going to be very, very happy with this. Now, is in the information for this? Let's have a look. Yes, it's firmware upgradable. It does an output power of 5 watts to 200 watts. The output voltage is 1.0 to 7.0. Standard resistance. It's got all the usual stuff like that. Your temp controls, all that. You cannot complain. What about the RDA? Just your usual stuff. Just your usual stuff. And like I say, it is so easy to build on. Anybody could build on this. You are not going to get problems at all. But like I say, using the coilytool, use a 4.5 for cutting your coils, and you're going to find that perfect. Now, I cannot put links to IPV on YouTube, so I'm really sorry. But if you Google IPV or any of your favourite, brick and mortar stores, get in touch with them, see if they've got it in, or any online stores, you'll be able to get it there. Now, the RDA doesn't come out until December. But again, I'm sure a lot of places will have a waiting list for it, or IPV themselves. You will not be disappointed, and I think it makes a lovely kit. So I'm hoping that they will be doing this as a kit for me in time, because it goes so well. Don't get me wrong, you can use other RDAs on here that are Squonk compatible. Can't even get my words out. And they work a treat as well. I'm not going to dispute that. But I do like it with this one. I just think it's all matchy-matchy. Looks good. So in the descriptions down below, there will just be a bit of a description about these two devices. And then it'll be my socials, my Instagrams and all that sort of thing, my Patreon, my Teespring, and also to all links to any of my sponsors, including Danny and hiphopjuice, any discount codes as well. So if you want anything from them, get them and use the discount codes that are provided. So that brings us to the end, guys. So remember, Mama knows best. Vape, don't smoke. I love you muchly. And oh, it's Saturday, so go on, you can still be naughty. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.